Hi guys, welcome back. Okay, concerning this gist, seriously, I would want to say it's not something I'm so happy about. Well, but I just have to let you guys know what's up with this. And it's a movie review of Linda Ikeji's Dark October as it opens up old wounds. Well, the movie is actually a true life story and it's not something I'm happy about at all, at all. Just last week, the parents of the four children involved in this story actually begged Linda Ikeji that she shouldn't go ahead with releasing this movie. But well, you look on blogger. I believe as a blogger, she just waiting this one they talk, Jare. Waiting these ones they talk. Let me just release the movie. Yes, so this is the story of the Alu Four Boys. Yes, Linda Ikeji's Dark October, which chronicles the infamous Alu Four Boys tragic incident which happened in Port Harcourt in 2012, is now streaming on Netflix. And we'll bring you a review of it. Yes. So I decided to do a review of this very painful story. It happened in Port Harcourt. The boys were murdered in cold blood. They were lynched by a very stupid and blood-driven mob. Well, let me just say thank God for the judgment. At least all those people that were involved in that, especially the core culprit. I mean the core culprit. They were sentenced. They were sentenced to death. So I don't know if they've been killed or not. Okay, the newly released film, which was inspired by true events, was directed by Tuka McBarrel and produced by blogger Linda Ikeji. The Alu-4 lynching was a necklace in lynching involving four young men from the University of Port Harcourt. We have Ugona Obuzo Tokuleod, Chadi Kabringa, and Tekena Elkana. The students went to the Omopri Alu community. Yeah, I can still remember some of those places I actually served in Port Harcourt. So when they're in search of a debtor to one of them, when the debtor, who is still at large, allegedly raised the alarm and accused them of taking his laptop and other belongings. Well, a very angry crowd rushed down on the students and they savagely battered them without properly interrogating them. Yeah, it is what it is. Oh. They were even marched through different parts of the neighborhood before being set ablaze. Yes, before they killed them, they were marched throughout the neighborhood. Were aimed at preaching against jungle justice. I believe that's what Linda Ikeji decided to do concerning this Dark October movie. Dark October revolves around these four university students in Nigeria who were falsely accused of theft and lynched to death in a mob attack that sparked nationwide outrage. You see, Dark October is not an enjoyable movie. Actually, it's a tragedy, yeah. That's the kind of movie it is. We have tragedy. For literature students, we have tragedy, melodrama or something. We have comedy, tragic comedy. But this is a comedy, actually. So it's not even an enjoyable movie. Instead, it opens up old wounds, especially if you watched the traumatizing Adlo videos back in 2012. Yes, so I believe that was one of the reasons why the parents of the students were begging Linda Ikeji not to please release that movie. Seriously, they were really, really begging. Please don't release this now. Please. Okay. It starts off really slow and then became boring at some point and dragged on to the last few scenes when the boys were gruesomely murdered. Yes, it started off well, something good, and it was really slow. Yeah, really slow and boring. But at some point, it dragged on. The movie was not for a Netflix. I believe for a movie to be Netflix rated now, it has gone through a lot of well, I don't know what she did. I mean, like it to stay to Netflix, but I don't really think. What do you feel? If you've seen the movie, please comment on the comment section. And if you've not, well, do you really feel this movie should be on the Netflix? That should be in the Netflix region, where the producers didn't want to jump directly into the points about jungle justice, so they tried to first build up the four characters who were involved in the lynching. However, it was such a difficult movie to watch. I was just feeling so bad watching the movie. The best part of Dark October was the worst part of the true story that inspired it. Well, the production, yeah, still on the review of Dark October by Linda Ikeji. The production was tight, however, the background music was not very loud in some of the scenes. Yes, the production was actually very, very, especially the way they were lynching the four boys, like it was so real. It looked so, so real. The acting performance of the characters was not really that fantastic. Yeah, well, that's just well, I'm not actually trying to badmouth the movie, but seriously speaking, the acting performance of the characters was not really that fantastic. Well, what did we expect? Many of the characters are not no faces. Yeah, that's true. I'm telling you, most of the actors, like characters in this movie, they are not really, they are not really recognized like that. However, they tried in their best to in bringing their roles to life, and the producer, Linda Ikeji, deserves recognition for attention to detail in the timing of each event in real time and the overall plot coherence. Also, I really love how the actors who play the ill-fated quartet share the striking resemblance with the real life victims. Where from me, I will rate the movie 6 over 10. Yes, it's a 6 over 10. Seriously speaking, the funny part is that these boys, at the point I was asking myself, is it that Linda Ikeji met with the family members of the deceased, and then they chose their younger and she chose their younger brothers to shoot the movie for her because the resemblances were just so it's too much. They resembled so much, and it was so very very much. All right, that is just a review for Dark October. Yeah, the movie is around everywhere now. People are watching it. It's all the cinemas, and it's on Netflix. So if you want to watch it, just be ready that it's not an interesting movie in the way you would want it, and it's a tragedy. So the actors died. I mean the heroes rather. All right, the heroes died. Thank you very much. If this is your first time, click on the notification bell. I don't want you to miss out when we post new content, and also do well to like this video and share with your friends and families. I love you so much. God bless you and have a very wonderful